Okay, today what I'm going to do here is very high level. I'll go through advanced features so that anybody can scrap any kind of website. That is my goal. It hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes. Then I can take some questions if you have anything. Um as of last session, we've gone through this simple Scrapy, how you can do with one page or multiple pages without like a pagination or anything like that. Today, our focus is how we can able to scrap the page multiple pages. For example, this is a website we were looking for, right? If you give this page in first page, then you can give second page, right? It will go there, then third page. Like that, you don't know how many pages are here, right? But you have ability to find out next. If you see at the top, it is changing the number, right? Programmatically, we can able to achieve this. How we can do is, that's our focus for today's demo. Okay, this is the first page, right? There is nothing is there. You just specify the first page, then keep moving on, right? Now, what I'm going to show today is if you go to Scrapy documentation, right? There is an example which is available, Scrapy tutorial. If you click on Scrapy tutorial, you can see these are last time we spoke about a similar example, right? This is a website we are focusing. Now today's focus is if you give this many pages, right? Page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, you can easily scrap everything. You don't need to do pagination or anything like that. But sometimes you don't know how many pages are there, right? You want to make it as a programmatically. What it is simple change, there is not much. If you look here, right? This is a page. I'm going to, okay, this is a page. I'm going to do right click, inspect. If I'm inspecting here, the next is the text. But in order to identify here, how it goes is li, and then class is next. Inside that, the anchor tag is there, right? href contains the values. If I go next, right? You see here, the page is changing, page 3. If I go next, page 4 is changing, next 5, next 6, right? It will go up to certain stage, right? It will keep going. I don't know what pages it has, right? Programmatically, we need to handle the situation, right? It is very simple. It is not very complicated. If you look the code here, right? What we are doing is we are trying to get a next page. What is the element, right? What is this element is here? If we look here, inspect, I'll put side by side so that we can understand. Right? If you look, okay, I'm in the 10th page, but ignore it, it is just, I want to show it has a previous tag, it has a next tag, right? If you look here, li tag, the class is next. If you see here, what we are doing is li dot next means that is a class. A is anchor tag, colon attribute, href, right? We are getting a value, get. Once this value is page /10 in this case, right? /2, whatever the number it is, right? You are telling that what is the next page number, right? If the next page is not none, right? If it is none, then basically it doesn't go through this if loop. If it is there, the one way of doing is whatever the request contains, this is a value, href up to com. The remaining we are adding here, right? Next page we are adding here. Then what we are doing is the scrapy.request, the new URL, and then you have a callback function is a parse. This is a function. And then here I have error. Error is there. But this is a one way of doing, right? Other way of doing is you don't have to do anything here, all these things. You just say response.follow. That's it. It will take care of automatically for you. The Scrapy provide you the functionality. For understanding purpose, I want to explain about this first, so that what internally happens is, this is what happens. You are joining the information, and then if you do this, these two lines, it does the same thing for you, right? That is where you can scrap the data, right? That is the one use case I want to explain today. Second use case is, I'll go back. Now, if you look here, if you want to make it as a, dynamically, right? Inside the item, I define a simple class, right? This is one way of doing. The latest version, you can use a data class also. You are defining the field 1, field 2, field 3, right? All these fields you are defining here. This is called quote item. Wherever you have a spider, you import that one item. You just say that, okay, this is what it is. When you run it, what it does is it is going to give you output. I set it up few things here, settings. Inside that I put like a feeder. Automatically what it does is once you run that spider, automatically it will give me the output, where it gives under output, and then these are the file location. If you look here, when I run it, it generated like this. I gave the format like this. Okay. This two things I want to explain here, and then what I will do is I'll stop sharing, and then if you have any questions you can ask.